All right, everybody. So this time we're going to get into a topic which is kind of uh, non-math related, really. There's no math really involved. It's just looking at a population and the sample size. So they're going to give you a population. It could be people or anything, students, of course, town members or anything. And you got to identify what would be the best sample size to take a survey or any kind of sample away from that population. Most of the time, it is surveys, though. All right, so let's look at some examples. This topic is different from any other topic we've done so far. So we have, let's say we have a mayor. Okay, this is the first example, and we want to see if the people in his town thought he was doing a good job. All right. So which choice would best, this is the key part, best represent a sample? All right. So first off, let's go through all of them. A, the people who voted for him. Okay. This one obviously would be a biased one. This would be an opinionated survey. So it would not work because everybody who voted for him pretty much would think he's doing a good job. The residents in the town. All right. This would be the original population. So there's no sample. Of course, it has to be a sample. We're looking for samples here. So we're taking small groups out of the large group. There is no small group in this one. This is just everybody. All right. 263 voters at the age of 21 to 30. This is a small group, but what about the people who are, 50 and over or 30 and over or, younger than 21 maybe. All right, so this one would not work. It would exclude everybody. All right, D, residents of 5 different neighborhoods. So if we go to 5 different neighborhoods in this town and ask those residents what they think, then that would be a good sample size. So it's really, I don't want to say common sense, but it's kind of just thinking about the question. If you were to go around asking people certain things, what type of people would be the best sample? All right, number 2, before before a nationwide election, polling place was trying to see who would win, which choice best represents a sample. All right, so a selection of male voters. What about the females? So of course that wouldn't work. A selection of voters over 50. All right, what about the ones under 50? That wouldn't work. All voters, of course, would not work because there's no sample. That's everybody. How about D? A selection of voters of different ages. Of course, that's going to work. Okay, next. A toy store owner tracking how much kids spends each month on toys. Which best would represent a sample? So if I had 264 boys and girls in the toy store, maybe. Let's look at the rest. All of the kids who buy toys. All right, that's pretty much everybody. All right, we want a sample, not everybody. 257 boys ages 7 to 15. Again, this is a small group. All right, we don't want to divide it just by ages. 211 rich kids. Of course, what about the kids who aren't rich? Not going to work. So obviously, this one won't work. 264 boys and girls in the toy store. And that's just like random boys and girls, right? It's not all of them, but 264 is a sample. A beverage company wanted to see if people in the United States like their new logo, which choice best represents. All right, so a selection of the logo artists, maybe not. Let's check. I don't think that would work. A selection of shoppers from different states. Uh, that may work. Let's come back to that one. 189 male and female employees. All right. We don't want the employees, obviously, because they're going to say yes or they'll probably get fired. Uh, every person in the United States. All right. So a beverage company wants to see if people in the United States like their new logo. All right. I would probably go with either B or D. Let's look at this again. A selection of shoppers from different states. Now, look, I want United States. That's the problem. So if I choose different states, some states are going to be left out. So I